You're on Compass FM in North Canterbury. We have the very great pleasure of welcoming into the studio, fresh from the road, Ashlee Paulsen and Minna Wilson. Good afternoon, ladies.
Hi, how's it going?
Actually very pretty, nice young ladies. We've got and they're wearing high vis, and there's a reason for this. They're biking from the top of the country, Cape Reinga, all the way down to Bluff for a very good cause. Now, why are we biking, and what's the cause?
So we're actually biking for rural mental health, and the cause. Oh, do you want to?
So we both grew up on sheep farms in the Hawke's Bay, and rural mental health is something we're both really passionate about, and we wanted to raise some funds for it because it's really important. I think especially in New Zealand at the moment, it's something that we really need to put more attention into, and we wanted to find a charity that was proactive in mental health. And Ashlee spotted Surfing for Farmers.
What a great idea!
Yeah,
well, it gets you off the farm, doesn't it? If you're surfing,
exactly, it gets you off farm and onto the beach, which is a bit of free therapy right there.
Yes, and walk on the beach is always very good for the positive ions and everything else that you get from the beach.
Exactly.
And also into community, which is so important too, because after you've gone for a bit of a surf, you have a barbecue and have a chat, and I think that's so important for that proactive mental health, is having that community and having a break.
Absolutely, and of course rural farming can be a very isolating thing.
Yeah.
A lot of course farmers in North Canterbury, we have a great support network here, the North Canterbury Rural Support, doing great work, but of course you still feel very isolated and very alone, and it can be a pretty overwhelming thing. So how long have you guys known each other? So give us a little bit of background. How did this come about?
Oh, so we have known each other since we were about 3. Forever, really.
Yep.
A long time.
A long time.
Too long.
And it came about very randomly. We both decided we just wanted to bike the country, and then we thought, why not do it for something important?
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful cause. Now, so far you started in Cape Reinga, and you've arrived in Rangiora today.
Yes.
And the ladies were telling me just before they came on here, everyone, that they actually are quite impressed with Rangiora.
The locals have been lovely. We were trying to find the radio station. Everyone was so friendly and helping us, giving us directions, and blown away. And traffic's been fantastic. We've really got to give it to you South Islanders.
Yep.
We've been blown away with how great the traffic's been down here. Everyone pulls off to the right and slows down, gives us a bit of a wave. And
that is awesome.
Lots of toots as well. I think they're friendly.
Well, we try to be friendly. We really do. So how many kilometres have you done so far? Do you have a speedometer and you can tell how many Ks you've done?
We do. We count down every day.
I bet you do.
We've done 1,350 so far.
Okay.
It feels like a lot more.
It would do.
It does when you start to climb upstairs.
Which is your access to the radio station. Okay, so you started when did you start? Did you say the 15th of November?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you've done 17 days on the road so far. That's pretty good going.
Yeah, and we've had a couple of rest days. I had a friend's wedding, and we're always good to have a couple of rest days every now and then. Give the thighs a bit of a break.
Yes.
But
yes.
It's been amazing so far.
Yeah.
The friendship survived.
Yeah, that's still intact.
It's still, in fact, it should be stronger than ever.
Well, let's not push it. No.
Okay, right. Well, you're looking after each other. That's the main thing. So now, how can everyone listening? How can they follow you and donate to your cause?
So we've called ourselves Making Waves Riding Bikes, and we have a Give a Little, which if you go into Give a Little, you can Google Making Waves Riding Bikes. We have an Instagram under Making Waves Riding Bikes, a Facebook page, and a website. So we should be pretty easy to find.
Now, you mentioned that you'd given up, not given up, you've taken a break from working frontline.
Yeah.
So what do you do for a normal job?
I'm a senior advisor in the COVID directorate, so I work in strategic operations. So it's actually a great mental health break for me, and it's pretty amazing for work to give me that time off too.
Absolutely. And Ashlee?
I'm a registered nurse in Waikato Hospital, and actually our ward was one of the wards that took patients.
Okay, so you'd have a few stories to tell?
Actually, sort of.
Sort of. Well,
it was quite quiet.
Was it? Well, and
attribute that to my hard work,
yes.
thanks.
To be fair, we're very lucky here in New Zealand to not be affected. And we do feel, of course, for everyone else overseas going through such a hard time at the moment, it must be very difficult in some countries.
Yeah.
Totally.
So what a great cause you guys are raising money for. The two young ladies have taken time out from working on the COVID-19 frontline to cycle from Cape Reinga to Bluff to raise awareness on the rural mental health that all of our farmers and those that work in rural environments are experiencing. So see Making Waves Riding Bikes on Facebook, and I dare say they can just search that on Google and it would come up.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, and give a little.
And you're both daughters of farmers, I guess.
Yes.
We are sheep and
Okay.
beef farmers.
Sheep and beef.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good, everyone needs sheep and beef in New Zealand, don't we?
Backbone of the country.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I wanted to say thank you, Ashlee and Minna, for coming in this afternoon. It really is a pleasure to have you. And good luck with the rest of your ride.
Oh, thanks.
Have you got any advice for everyone here in North Canterbury?
Oh, if you do see us on the road, give us a toot and a wave and try and slow down.
Try and slow
You
down.
can't miss us. We're in the highest budget that
We're in so much high
find.
vis, but also what it's all about is that mental health and,
Yep.
and keep talking, stay in community. We've had so many people share their stories, which has been really lovely.
Yeah.
So, and thanks for having us on the show.
Well, thank you very much for coming and sharing your experience with us here at Compass FM and our listeners.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Ashlee, Paulsen and Minna Wilson making waves riding bikes. Back to the music at Compass FM, and good luck, ladies.